There we are. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So, um, I would advise that we do the weekly reading as we always do for a start of the energies, what is to come, so everybody can have a look at that, please.
I already got, so I'm getting to come releasing what doesn't serve you, releasing the old, releasing something else of like a habit or something like that. I just feel a releasing, and then the forward step is very good actually. Going forward, sometimes it's almost like you have a little bit of a push, but I feel that there is, just get in the right mode and almost like stars align and things going forward. That's what I got. Mm.
I got strengths, so it would be for mm, more like for developing inner strength. So maybe sometimes it can be a good as well in terms of meditations and solutions because it's a fifth astrological place of the Leo, so it can suggest you to release some energy of creation, maybe connecting with inner child and um, creative energy. So that's, and plus it is a message of giving, of trying to perform something to put your inner strength into achievements, whatever you're planning. Mm.
Okay. For this week, we have that's the first card, Five of Pentacles, and the last card is Page of Cups, which is a nice ending, but there are like two energies of um opposing energies because one wants to control a little bit and the other one opposes, and in the middle is like this cup of emotion what wants to go through. So it's like, as you said, maybe the inner child is suppressed on one side, and on the other side it wants to express itself. There is just something controlling, but there is also on the other side the energy that um, puts a stop to this control, is kind of like the savior in this, and is making place for this cup of emotion and of love um, to express itself, to flow through everything. I hope that made sense.
Okay. Um, yeah, I was the center card really that new paths and new opportunities open. As for in the cards, it's more the private life area where the paths open. For business, it doesn't seem to be a very good week where there's a lot of coming forward and productivity in really. Nonetheless, I would definitely book it over as a less constructive week because it's still a bit damped by probably all the retrogrades or whatever you want to call it. But it's it's a lot of up and downs in general, but it's not really leading to long-term goals, any of it. That's my take on the weekly energies. So,
Yeah, it is kind of like a readjustment, but more on emotional level or an energy level, and in the physical, maybe not so much activity.
no, no. I mean, I hardly can speak for the whole world. Some people will have to do their activity, but generally speaking, I would totally agree with that. That it's not too weak for big ventures, really. In private life, I'm sure there can be some progresses made, but not really in areas of business. I don't see any good energies for that in these energies. So, other than that, we have the Halloween season coming up, and winter is standing in front of the house door. Are you guys ready for winter? Well, not everybody goes to winter, just the northern hemisphere here. Are you ready for summer, Lazio?
For summer, yeah. Summer.
Oh, you have summer. Okay. Yeah, for winter, no, I'm not ready. No. Too cold, snow, everything, no.
Mm-mm.
Without being clairvoyant, it will come if you're ready or not.
Exactly, yes.
In some places of the world, yes.
Yes, yes. Well, here too, expecting a lot of snow, but hopefully not in the next weeks. I I would like to have a bit more late summer. It's actually pretty nice in the daytime, the late summer heat, what is left. So, do we have any readings or any questions coming up from anybody, either from you guys or from our chat? Nobody has a question? Well,
Mm.
so then I will put up a little video and I want to hear your reactions. The video is 4 minutes 44. It's something we can put up, I'm confident. Let's see. Bum.
I'm J.P. Sears. I'm ultra spiritual, and I'm going to teach you how to be ultra spiritual today. First, what you need to understand is being ultra spiritual has nothing to do with actually being spiritual, because no one even knows what that actually is. Being ultra spiritual means you look spiritual. So let's get started. Practice competitive spirituality. Silently / passive aggressively, you're going to want to compare how spiritual other people are to yourself. Judging. And that's exactly what makes you more spiritual than them. Hey, Kevin. Do you see how unconscious that guy is? Jerk. Claim to be using your intuition. when you're actually thinking about things. In fact, you're going to want to announce this to people every chance you get, because false intuition isn't true intuition until you get other people to believe that your false claims are actually true. Hey, Deanna, my intuition just told me to give you a call. No, I didn't see that you called me. Talk about energy. You're going to want to integrate this into all your conversations. It'll seem meaningless to other people because it is, but don't let that stop you though. I love energy. I love chi. I love prana. I love life force. I love auras. I love chakras. It's all vibration. Rebel against dogmatic religious terminology by dogmatically using spiritual terminology. You'll want to keep your eyes closed extra tight on this one, so that you don't see that you're actually still subscribed to the exact same belief system that you're rebelling against, because now you're expressing the same concepts just with new words. Jesus loves you. The universe supports you. I'll pray for you. I'll send you white light. God will provide for you. The universe is abundant. It's all about getting into heaven. It's all about getting back to oneness. Hallelujah. Om. Say the word namaste any chance you get. You need to stumble your way through mispronunciations of it and awkwardly using it in social situations where it doesn't actually fit. Namas, namaste, namaste, masti, masta, namasta, namaste. Hold eye contact for awkward lengths of time. You'll call it intimate. Everyone else will call it intimidating. Deny your pain. If you're going to be ultra spiritual, then you need to believe that being a human being and having these things called human feelings has nothing to do with the spiritual experience. You're breaking up with me? You've been sleeping with my best friend. No, I'm not hurt. It's all part of the perfection. It's all love. It is what it is. Use an exaggeratedly light tone of voice when you are talking to other ultra spiritual people. This is kind of like showing your ID to get into a bar. It proves that you belong. It's all love. You just gotta follow your bliss. Do copious amounts of yoga, even though you have no idea why aggressively stretching your body and wearing $100 Lululemon pants relates to your spirituality. This looks good. I feel this one in my spirit. That's effective. It makes my hamstrings feel like they're tearing, which is helpful because I think hamstring is the French word for kundalini, which means this is making my kundalini more muscular. Reclassify all the ways you're irresponsible under the new heading, I'm a free spirit. Aggressively defend your position statement like you're an angel defending getting its wings cut off. A job? I don't have a job. I want to be free, brother. Can I borrow a couple bucks? Seriously, I haven't eaten for like 3 days. Please be my abundance, man. In here, they say that if you subscribe to JP's YouTube channel, you'll become fully enlightened.
Okay. Oops. That's the wrong one.
I liked. Who is this guy?
Well, he does more political content these days, but this is his old.
How can I just? Can you type me in a private?
Yes.
I like it.
I don't know, but I feel like he's always describing this kind of people that like want to make
Okay, it's
spirituality
cool.
mainstream.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a hypocrisy definitely in the spiritual community too, and I think it's good to be pointed out. And what better way than humor, I would say.
I feel that too. That sometimes certain things do need to be pointed out because, yeah, it's a very different way of looking at it, but it really opens your eyes as to, oh, Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do. So it just had the humor to it, which I really found enlightening.
He has a good humor, I will tell
Mhm.
you. I like it. It's cool. I didn't hear anything else. I will check.
Well, just from watching it, I wanted to put a flower in my hair with the flower that he. Oh yeah.
Oh, really cool. Everything what he is doing, it's interesting, yeah.
Yes.
Because I never.
Well, we could watch another video until, if you want. Here's
He has another spiritual topics.
well, yeah. Well, you have to go to his old videos, though, 6 years ago, kind of. Today, as I said, he's more on the political side. Well, he's not political himself, but yeah, more like truth, blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it. So,
But that's interesting.
should I put up another video, or you guys have a topic of discussion?
We can discuss topic, or we can watch video.
Well,
I'm open to either topics.
so what is an interesting topic? What about the topic of reincarnation? Do we have opinions on that topic?
Reincarnation. Reincarnation, yeah.
Hmm?
A topic reincarnation. Am I correct?
Yes.
So
It's interesting. And very complicated, I would say. Everyone has different opinions on this topic.
Well, we are here
Because it's
to discuss
another side of
opinion,
life.
debate, not fight over beliefs, of course.
so just the name, like incarnation, is like something that goes into a body, right?
Well, yeah, Khan is body. So, yes.
Yeah, is like in Romanian is like flesh.
Yes, correct,
So
yes. And carnivore.
yeah, that's true.
So, yes, that's the meaning of the word. And in is self explanatory. So, into the body. So, is there a soul and does it go into bodies multiple times? What is your guys' take on? If you want to share your beliefs, if you don't, I respect that, of course.
No, I definitely believe that there is the soul, because I think it's already proved that there is, when person dies, his body gets like missing some amount of the grams, maybe 300 or something straight away. So which whatever they thinking is kind of belongs to the soul.
Yeah, that is one of the experience proofs which can't be proved 100%, but we believe them because we believe in the soul. So I don't know. 300 grams could go out just because of something else.
Yeah, I read something about 7 gram, not 300, but
Oh, I'm just gave whatever number. I don't exactly remember, if to be honest. So possibly your version is more correct. I remember that it says that there is certain amount, and it's missing. So which could be, but again, we never know, of course. uh, Maybe it's because of the body, but that's what they say. at the moment. And in any case, because I think everyone, not everyone, but many people experience some mm, dreams, where you can see the past life or some situation which can be remind you from the past life. So that could be kind of another proof of something existing. uh, and if you will look into the nature, I always like see that after them summer comes winter, leaves go and then going back. So there should be something on energetical level which gives you another form of returning back in a different form. And it's all about energy, how energy works. And yeah, I think.
Yeah, there is so much on energy, and then there's the past life regression, on different things. So again, like some people have some type of scientific or some kind of thing that they're saying, oh, it's definite and this and that. So there is all kinds of opinions, and also the movies. Like we just watched someone saying this on, the spiritualism and stuff like that. There's different comedies and stuff that go into the reincarnation. And I'm always drawn to those because I find it very different how they put a spin on it and stuff on that.
Yeah, I was sorry that I get back to the topic of the soul leaving the body and the weight different. So it's actually 21 gram what they claim. So the paper was titled "Believe It or Not." He was trying to weigh the human soul. The paper was titled "Hypotheses Concerning Soul Substance Together with Experimental Evidence of the Existence of Such Substance." So basically, he says that there's 21 gram leaving the body, what he can't account through evaporation or air left in the lungs or any of that. Okay. So if we consider this now scientific or not is a different question. But um, what is interesting is that even in Christianity, the concept of reincarnation was accepted until some council, I think, of Pope Jerome in 1000 something, when they kind of took it out of the Christian beliefs and the scriptures of Christianity. Um, so that is just, if I understand that right. Yes, and the past life incarnation, the regressions. What was stunning to me is that um, either when I did it to people or when I went under there myself, it's sometimes interesting the dates and the facts you get. And then you look up this place, and there was something there where there's nothing now there anymore, a castle or whatever. And that each time matches, and it shouldn't match. So, how we connect to the past if it's not incarnations, I don't know. But I think the concept of the soul, um, or believing in that concept, is maybe where spirituality should start. Um, so that's why uh, uh, I don't think it's a necessity to believe in reincarnation to be a spiritual person, nonetheless. It's just a weird or strange model of spirituality you probably have. But if the test is now over one lifetime or 100,000, shouldn't matter in the difference of the experience, nonetheless. So,
What, Jasmine, you thinking?
Well, you already said things about where paranormal things happen or where people remember their past lives. So, what should I think about it? When I first remembered a past life, I just felt like it's part of me. That moment or that lifetime. And then more made sense of what I am right now. So yeah, it is like it I see it's a past life. I feel it's like a past life, but it's still part of me and maybe even influences me in the present moment still.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, if we look at the different branches of mystics and religions, the ancestors always played a role. Um, we kind of don't talk about that anymore in modern days. Um, who built the world we are using today? But yeah, so I also think that there's a strong connection to the past, which should be explored. Um, because there's a possibility that there's no such thing as talent or whatever, but it is also the part of the soul. Um, and maybe if we would have more spiritual society and people could explore this, they would probably not end up in jobs what they don't want to do or are not supposed to do. Uh, or that's just a vision if the society is more spiritual. But then on the other hand, if we look at societies, tribal societies with shamans, that can also go in a bad direction. It's not, it's hard to say what is perfect, you know. But I think the only or as much independence and freedom as possible to the individual is probably the solution. We had a society where long everything is just forbidden and you can't go wrong and government for protects you. But I think we move more towards an age where there's the self responsibility. This comes, of course, with birth pain. You can see it now that we have decriminalized every theft in a store in some states under $1,000. What happens in these states? But this is just a symptom of the moving into a responsibility, because we claim to be a civilized society, but we need cops with guns to enforce it, then we are not that civilized than we claim to be, maybe.
Yeah.
So isn't wouldn't be the freedom of all things, let's say art, science, and blah 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 blah, wouldn't that be the only way that we would achieve growth instead of turning in circles?
If we what? Sorry.
Well, if there would be total or real freedom in
Oh,
areas, uh,
it
I
depends
mean,
what you free. If you free the beasts, it's not so good.
well, maybe that's just the first phase for some people. I mean, if you think about if you go crazy, some people will probably quickly stop you, and after that, you would think about before you do it again if they let you live, you know. That doesn't mean if we have a free society that people wouldn't protect the people they need to protect, you know? Free that I'm just going off that because if we look at the censoring of knowledge or information, which has been going on for a very long time, uh, I think that is not really in the sense of freedom. So it's a happy topic. Somebody has a better topic which is more uplifting. Since they all leave us alone today. So I just looked on Twitch. There's a lot of bigger streamers on
Mm.
in Tarot. So we will probably not get much at this hour right now. And YouTube, I think overall we just had a couple of requests so far.
Should we change the stream day maybe? Or hour?
Well, we so far had always the Friday, but it's the first time we don't stream on Facebook and Kick. But Kick never brought something, but Facebook brought us a bit of traffic. Normally Twitch always took half an hour before somebody brought something. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Every time. So I don't think it's a stream day necessarily, but I'm seeing a lot of streamers on.
But I
Is
think when Mindy and Gira went um, online, I think they went also in the day and they had more people or not.
Yes, I mean the peak hours. You can look up; they are online. It's not a secret when you have what traffic. So
We can talk on. Okay, so we start. Hello. So we start talking on the energies is how we always start different things. So how can that change? How is it, I'm wondering like if we can talk more on the energies, how that can affect like a temper, how then it can affect our emotions, how that can affect different things. If anyone wants to cover that.
Yeah.
Hyper.
Yeah. I think he wrote join because it's like that's what you write when you want to be in the queue question or for reading.
Okay, and asked some kind of question, can you read me? We go by like questions as specific, but try to
what
be.
is your reading? Can you give us your reading? Then we are happy to log into it for you. What would you like to know? How can we serve you today? Yes.
But can you be more specific about what actual? Okay, look.
Or can you be a
Um,
little bit like, okay, as to what area on the work?
So you want to know, like, are you looking for the job, or you want to know, like, how your situation or general career suggestion? Can you just more specify it?
and also please follow us. Thank you.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting as to more because the first things I'm getting right when you say work, I'm getting some kind of a lag, some kind of a slower thing. So I don't know. I have work. Okay. I feel something lagging behind. So I don't know what that is.
Okay. So you're working for internet company and 5G is the network, right?
Oh, is that why I'm getting lagging behind? Because it's internet? I don't know, because I just felt some kind of a lag, something of more productivity, more things going. Set of goals. I don't understand that.
Yeah, can you just explain what? Okay, you having the work, but you want to know what with your reading, how the job will be for you.
Okay. Per, so I put some cards on your work situation. What Mindy just said, a kind of a lag is also the central card here because it's the creative card in reverse. And I'm also getting tension or upcoming tension, pressure on you in this job. So something is just around the corner here, or you already sense it while you probably asking for this, you know. I see a better development ahead, and you will also get let's say let's let secrets will be revealed, or things that you were not told before, which make more sense than in the job. So in other words, I see longevity for you in this job, but the next couple of weeks might be a bit more rough, and you might want to get ready for that. That's my reading for you, Per.
I also have the High Priestess in reverse, which normally is surrounded also by mysteries or just some secrets, or just somebody keeps something, is more secluded. Maybe not so many people knew this. I have a small conflict card here and some discussions. So, oh, and the moon in reverse, double reveal of something. Um, yeah, I'm just seeing that you have to be strong. I think with this reveal, it may be a bit easier after, but that's a bit later.
No, I got also like you got 8 of Wands, which is your work, which is a lot of maybe contact communication, because it's a speed. Another meaning of this message is being speed and provide a lot of like information. I got 4 of Wands upside down, so it's about your inner kind of peacefulness, but you see it's reverse. So I kind of thinking maybe inside you will still have some need for grounding, need for centralization, because it could be like feeling anxious or like no inner peace. And that could be causing because of some maybe people who, because you see page of swords reversed, it can be, sometimes it comes for intrigue, but sometimes it can be miscommunication with others, or there can be some criticism from other people going, and that could be create some issues because page of swords reversed, and you can be a little bit defensive in terms of that. Plus with spiritual messages I got for you facet, which is like showing your inner child behind something. Maybe what they try to tell that you and self-worth. Spiritual point of view comes that you will obtain your, I don't know, and that's maybe very important for you. You know, self-worth usually comes when recognition comes. So, and I would say eventually you will get there and you will um, kind of feel happy for this, but you need to be more like also open your inner child, because at the moment with a facet it means that you have to be, maybe because of some standards, forms or whatever, not so open your inner child. That's kind of what I got.
Yeah, I think what stood out in the reading is rather what the revelations will be. Okay. Right now, I think you kind of sensing that there's something in the bush and you don't know what it is. I agree. And I sense also that you are strong and will get through it. Okay. Um, but the revelation, I don't have a specific indication, or I didn't have in the cards. It might be position or something like that, or a certain area what you work on, something to that extent is my feeling or intuition here. So I hope that was helpful, Per, and we would be thankful if you could follow us. You don't already do. Thank you very much. Is there another one who has a question for us today? Nobody wants to talk.
So this is there is high house strong.
I'm
Hey,
scared.
Horstman, probably. Welcome back.
Hi. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're sad. And hi, Horace. How are you doing?
What is
I hope.
causing your sadness? If
Mhm.
we can ask.
Yeah, I think there's something emotional because you had the Two of Cups here, so it's either your connection to yourself. Maybe you feel like you lose yourself in this job a bit.
Plus, you said you're Libra, and they are pretty bad in taking decisions.
Yeah, but I see this cycle ending good for you. Like the resolution is the world, which means you're gonna feel a bit more like yourself or connected to yourself or connected to whatever you're doing right now.
I feel that too. I feel that, yeah, something will be coming, but it's just walking that fine line now and having that strength is really important. And just, focusing and going forward on that.
And horse-drawn portrait, how to move forward in your life right now? Can you, or do you want to be more specific? Should we look what area of life, or you want to rephrase it?
Also horse-drawn portrait, actually, I feel that something different came up for you, and something is anew, and I feel some good energies around you. So do you feel that and there's something of almost focusing on a different thing now, and that does help you to, like you had said, on how to move forward. I feel that there's something good around that, a change.
Yeah, I got the Tower card for him.
And Pierre, thanks for the follow. It's appreciated.
And
And you said, look, we cannot look at you. What do you want to show us? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. I just.
no, I think Peor wants to add something.
Okay. We should look deeper.
But you need to explain or specify if you want us to look deeper. That's what we try to tell, that every question, if you want, for example, to change the job, which you're not feeling happy, you have to say, like, I'm looking for another job. Will I be successful with that? Or
Yes.
your life. Again, specify area, because your life is sort of like different situations. It can be love life, it can be, I don't know, so many different like aspects, hobby. What actually you want to know about your love life?
Because if it's a complete reading about all aspects, that is different. Normally we take just questions in chat. So a complete reading from now 4 readers, that is something for half an hour minimum, I would say. So you want us to tap deeper into you, is what you're saying.
And horse drawn still, yeah, would be better if it's just
Yes,
specific.
also, if you
Yes, so we don't take orders, we take donations. If anyone cares.
That's true. So
No, but I looked into horse-drawn portraits, and it looks like everything in your life has a flux of either breaking everything apart and then starting new out of that, like a magician, or just, yeah. Um, there is this tower again here, which seems like you either wanted it, and it's, I don't know why I feel this energy. Normally a person doesn't want a tower moment completely, like a moment where you just, where everything explodes, but it feels like you use this energy to recreate yourself in some ways, but this can also create a bit of stagnation sometimes, or like the feeling that you don't need to do anything. I'm okay like this. So maybe you're too extreme in this. Maybe sometimes you just say, no, I don't have to do anything. And then, okay, everything needs to change now. And then you just quit your job and go somewhere. I don't know. But feel good energy is coming in the near future. I see a transformation and you being motivated to invest in something new. And I also see that something where you stagnated before may may flow again, and it could even become something stable. Yeah, that's what I have.
No, I also would say that you need to try to be more motivated or encourage yourself for, because I got the Ace of Wands, which is sort of fingers up, and it's about more energy getting, more motivated, more ideas generated. So that's what, and possibly you have, but you need to remove away stagnation, because you can be a little bit in a loop of old forms of something. Because I also got spiritual message, discovery, and discovery usually it is when you have to get through, kind of find yourself, like discover something about, like new areas, and melt down those blocks which can causing some some issues for you in process of development. And they also give you the wild message where you kind of like have to discover, to be maybe more open for the new areas, while you can be stuck a little bit in something what is not productive at the moment, and you kind of in a selling out. You say, don't sell out yourself. That's what is the message. So that's what I could.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome first,
Hi, Chief.
Jadich, to our channel. And if you would like a question answered, please just follow us on Twitch. That would be really lovely, and we would happy to take a question of you too. To Per, look, if you have another question what you want to formulate, we can make an exception and answer a second question for you today. But we understand that sometimes there's times where you don't have. So I'm not saying there's nothing what's possible, okay? But just let's all be nice. But host one portrait to you. Um, what needs to be cleared? Look, I see in the cards, but I'm also sensing it's in terms of love. There's wounds and you're holding back here in your private life. That's not completely cleared. I'm not saying you need to go in a new relationship, but or that love is not okay. But I have as a central card Multi-Dael in reverse. So in Multi-Dael is a card what says there's an outside influence on your love life or love relationship. In reverse, it means it will loosen, and I have the rebirth card at the end. So there's definitely an emotional healing related to romantic love of the past or now, which is taking place. So that will clear, and I see that happening. That's the next thing, but there's more to follow after this, because especially with the rebirth card, it doesn't ask you what areas should come out into the table as a discussion. So I see you rather being in a phase of, how should I say, clearing already. That doesn't mean do nothing. My best advice is like, yeah. Okay. Yes, but I see what you're saying. But love is always the risk. More injury. No, I'm not predicting any injury. I predict the healing of the previous injuries. Okay, I'm not predicting you more chaos in love, but I think that the chaos or the injuries before didn't get healed properly, and you don't want to take your old baggage with in the next love relationship, because what you attract will not be what you want in that case. And besides from that, the new one, it's not her fault that the previous one hurt you, right? So no. I'm seeing a clearing coming from that or in this. So get ready for some good old healing tears.
Yes, horse John, I feel the same thing. So, but sometimes it does take you to just, okay, that's past, that's gone. Just let it go and be more in tune with yourself. And it said your heart, they said your heart's leading you. And right when you asked that question, they did something where they plugged my ears where I couldn't, I was like, okay, what's going on? And what they're basically saying is to, okay. They're saying to open yourself, just even just the breathing, and then just laying that out and just get more in tune and listening around you. And what else do you hear? And they said, actually, they're showing me pat on the back, because you are starting this journey, and they're saying that that's why things are looking up for you, because you're getting a great pat on the back that you're doing a good job. So you are headed in a very good direction. Thank you.
Did we have everybody on Hawthorne's portrait?
No, there is somebody else who joined.
Yes, that was Jay Deach. If you have a question, please type it for us in the chat, and then we will look all together over it.
Yes.
And when you say I'll do that, breathe in, breathe out, don't operate machinery or drive a car, just sit. You can just do that 3 times. It doesn't have to be like a long meditation or anything, just getting out of field.
It's also about what you sacrifice. I mean, you have a fiery attitude, personality, but yeah, don't burn yourself.
I didn't see an end either. As I said, Hawthorne portrait, it's the healing, and sometimes we don't get asked when we heal and how this comes to being, Yes, Per, we get to you too. The first questions we take first of the people, and when there's time later, we will have a second look at yours. But you still didn't type a full sentence. Try to ask a full sentence question. That would be really lovely, please. Okay, and we were waiting. J. Deach, yes. If you have your question, we are ready for you whenever you are. Your leadership. That's still not a sentence. Usually a sentence has a verb and more.
Yes, I just don't like to answer necessarily to somebody who doesn't even take one question from me. Like, can you please do this so we can communicate better?
Okay. Well, anyway, as Deach is the next, as we said, we work on care. We work on it.
What and then question mark.
Okay. So, may I ask for general reading? Anything to look out for in the next month? I have had healed. That's left me pretty secluded for a few months. Okay, let's have a look. What? That's it, Per. Good job. Okay, so now let us get to JD's question, please.
So I got this isolation. It's possibly because you said you experience some sort of issues with your health or whatever. So, and that could be a little bit making you maybe worried, or feeling lonely, or because isolation, it's kind of like spiritual feeling, that you may be feeling not participated in something whatever you wanted to be. But what they say is that a process of growth comes, so which means you will be maybe feeling better, maybe generally it will be some process of and renewal. So that's definitely updating of your energy and improvement. Renewal means that there will be another positive motivator coming on your way, or there will be some kind of offering, so the new sunrise or something. Plus, I got also with the tarot cards for you, and which will be giving you some productivity, because growth is actually about your personal growing and productive growing. You got three of swords, which also would be connected with your issues, but it is reversed, which is like a improvement of your healing or conditions, or even feelings which have been hurt in a way because maybe it ruined some of your plans or something, but now you will be getting stronger, because King of Swords is about uranium energy actually, which brings new things in your life, and will make you more open for other offers and cooperation. Three of Wands, it's a cooperative message, and it's like waiting for your big wave to come in. That's what I got.
I actually feel that this time maybe you were more alone or more calm somehow, taking more care of yourself, actually did you good. Um, I'm not sure in which area of your life you became more um, aware and nurturing, but yeah, I feel that there is some kind of birthing of an idea or birthing of a new way of life somehow, um, and it feels like you are not 100% ready, but the preparation is there, and whatever change you were thinking about doing, I think it is happening. Okay, well, yeah, I think mentally also, and how you want to. I'm not sure. I just feel that there will be a change emotionally in your balance, but okay, it's too vague. It's a birthing of something. You just have to make sure you are ready for this baby.
For innovation, renewal.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're wavy, but I feel nurturing energies here.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So Jay, did yeah. I have a central card, the Angel of Justice. Which is a rebalancing. Even though this card is more aligned to the financial matter more than anything else, I have also in the financial matters everything is getting to take order again. I have though when I look forward in the card, especially in the private area, there's a lot of pressure, which seems to be partially self-inflicted. on you right now. Um, so no, so no, the finances seem to definitely bring justice for you. So I see a positive change in finances. Just to repeat
But
that.
it's
Um,
for another person.
okay, so Pear, you need to wait or go. Um, Yeah, but just now getting back to you, JD, the private area. Looking forward, look, I see that there's work on yourself, and I see progress. I see also, as you mentioned in chat, the heal stabilizing. All of that is good, but there's still, as previous reader mentioned, there's a process which is going on, which has to do with the self. Of course, it's related to other people as well, but it's more related and coming from the self. Okay, so you mentioned a certain isolation. Sometimes we go in hermit mode to cultivate something in ourselves, be it for spiritual or healing reasons. We need that sometimes to cut us off. So, but I see it in order and well, and I see a positive development, but I would still give you a whiff of the way that you should be ready for conflicts, either being it with yourself or other things, because it's a birthing process. It's not gonna go all smooth. That I couldn't promise you. So that's mine take for you, Jay.
I got working. So for yes, for Jay, I got working with yourself too. I got some kind of improvement coming. I also get some kind of event got put on hold, something like you had said, some kind of health or something, but yet something got put on hold, but yet I feel that it's going to appear. There's something coming up or that's going to be January or around February. There's also something in November, right around middle of November, that I feel that you're like going slow into something coming, and you already know on this happening for you. And let's see. Yeah, in November. And they're saying, okay. They also said pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to things coming up on that, to just like it's almost like I feel a big improvement on you. So that's why I got Jay. Thank you.
Yeah, and I won't like to conclude because person mentioned isolation, and you actually got those message of isolation. Of course, it helps. Sometimes it is something what needs, and any sort of health is you could be indicator of, like you to change or look differently into the life or some areas of your life, because it's all related. Yes, and sometimes it puts us in this position of the challenge, because our spirit wants to tell, okay, so now you have to rethink and to heal yourself or see differently. And that's why for you appeared also the renewal messages. All messages appeared like you will be in a new form, so there will be something new for you, coming, because you got planet uranium, which is responsible for everything new after Saturn, usually, which kind of provides a lot of heaviness.
Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Jay Deej. Um, Feedback is of course welcome. Well, I hope we see you back. We try to be online as good as we can, and glad to have you.
Thank you.
And Per, are you drinking or something? Because all you're doing here is very confusing. I mean, we would like to guide and help you, but I'm not sure if that's possible right now.
I think it's
Uh,
the 5G which burned him or something.
oh, okay. The 5G did something to the neural network of the brain, you mean?
Yes.
Ah. It's possible, yes. Or you're just a professional troll.
A professional troll also makes people laugh while making fun of them, you know? It's different.
Good to hear that, Jay. I'm so glad that you'll be back, and I'm glad that things resonated with you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your feedback.
And good luck, of course. And the strength. You're a professional worker. Yes, I'm sure. Some profession.
Does anyone else have a question?
A pair has, I think.
Can't find out.
I didn't make fun of you, but so
We're glad to have people like you as well, Jude.
pair, I told you, if you want us to attempt a reading, try a full sentence. Okay? Try a question.
It is possible.
Maybe we write you like 4 or 5 sentences and you can pick one if that's easier. Also, I think you got 4 pretty good readings. Yes,
It happened.
Will you get money in 2024?
See, self-awareness is very important. He's aware he won't get it in 2023. But don't say no. Maybe he will. Let's see.
And, hmm. So do we take this question serious and do a reading on it? You're single, yeah, that matters a lot for your money question. Um, well, I'm glad you entertained at least. I guess that was the purpose of being here.
Well, I see a change, Judgment Day or something.
Judgment Day?
Well, yeah,
No.
it's the Judgment card and then High Priest. And in terms of money, I do see something new, maybe that could bring or like a bit more money, but as a general energy, I feel like you are working towards a better income, but it's about this some decisions and what you want to follow, like what is this change bringing into your life.
For me as well, for example, financial, I can't tell you that it will be a very profitable year because I got like from every deck which I have, it will be periods when you will be getting more and periods when you will be not having enough. So it's kind of disbalanced, because even like Lenormand, for example, it's a garden, which means it will be full moons and at moon, and it's um, another side like of the garden. So it means 1 month maybe you will have ups and another month it could be downs. The same like bittersweet. It's like day when it will be bitter, day when it will be sweet. So, and justice upside down. Again, this balance. So it can be no like steadiness in terms of your improvement finance, I would say, but it still will be periodically good and not so good. Someone can add more.
I feel going ahead. So on money, there's different problem solving. There's different things going. Again, I feel that there was some kind of back thing, but I do feel going. But they're saying on the problem solving, they're saying that you have that kind of thing that if you're planning, that it will come out with the money going forward. And actually, I had got with the strength that you give. And I got the one of expecting things, and it can come. It's just on your planning thing.
So, pair 2024 for you. So, the year where you finally will make your passion to your profession. So, I feel like you will be terribly successful. Open a YouTube channel where you prank Twitch streamers. So, that's my prediction. And you will give me 10% because I give you the idea. So, that's my reading. It's as serious as your question. You in? Yes, it can work. Get yourself a team of Russian cutters. They are pretty cheap. They make the upload, they play the algorithm, and you just record here. You're welcome.
Does anyone
Will
have
work.
a real question
A real question.
for a real answer?
Your
Abundance.
life is
Learn the new
FBI.
terms. Joking.
FBI guys. Hello, Cloud Williams Farms. What makes you say that we are FBI guys? I'm not even American. I don't know if that's a criteria to be working for the FBI, but I'm not an American, so probably not. Per lives in Norway. He is quite suspicious, I have to admit. I think he works for the Norwegian Secret Service. And single, yeah, very important pair.
Where exactly location so we can send
What? You want to
help?
fly in?
So
So, Cloud Williams, if you farms, if you have a serious question, a reading question, we do readings. If you would kindly follow us, happy to answer your serious question.
As an FBI agent.
Yes, we are classified and qualified by the FBI to give professional readings. We regularly look for the nuclear silos of the enemies, of course. The energies are so serious tonight.
we have full moon today.
Is it today the full moon?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday start.
I think you mentioned that already. Pear. I'm glad you're connecting people with the internet. Thanks for your contribution to society. So, nobody has a question here? Come on. No, Cloud Williams Farms. We are not posing as card readers and working for the FBI. Are you serious, by the way? Hola, BMF.
Yes. Thank you very much, BMF.
Absolutely. Well, I know that everything is possible, but um, I'm generally not selling my soul, not to be a rock star, neither any federal agent. So, no. But so if you want a reading, I promise you nobody will make an FBI file over your reading. Probably. No, 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 no. Probability and possibility are not the same. No, 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 no. You don't get me on that one. Because by that logic, no. You take a general reading. Will you please kindly follow us, Cloud Williams Farms? Come to Norway.
Can we please
Yes.
block?
But Per is inviting us kindly to Norway. You want to block him for that?
Wait, is Norway where Santa Claus is? No, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Lapland.
Okay.
Okay.
Lapland is Santa Claus. The damn government experiment. But it's actually a pretty interesting topics. There's tons of videos on YouTube how they did the remote viewing with the government, three letter agencies. Well, that just was disqualified or declassified, excuse me. So I think it's an interesting topic. Not morally right. Lapland is Finland. Okay. Okay. What is there in Norway? What is worth coming? Are you as far up north that you don't have sun for 5 months in the winter, Per? To when you all get the chance. Yes. Okay. Everybody who would like reading, please type your question in the chat and kindly ask you to follow us. That would help us and support us a lot. Thank you very much. The world richest country? I don't think that's right. Depends about what you want to measure it, but not by GDP. It's not even the richest one in Europe. Switzerland, Luxembourg, and then long time no see, and then maybe Norway. Okay, just say. No way. No, no way, no way. Yes. We have oil. Luxembourg has banks, so does Switzerland. Okay, we are not measuring countries now here.
Okay, so are we taking?
Yes, we're taking question. I was waiting for a question.
She said she
See,
takes a general reading.
okay. So,
Yes,
see
indeed.
Internet. Luxembourg is the wealthiest country in the European Union per capita. Blah, 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 blah. 10 richest countries in the world. Luxembourg, Ireland, Switzerland, Norway. So you're just on 4. Ha ha.
Top 3.
Sorry, I stopped it. Okay. So who has a serious reading for us? We actually do that. And Per, you need to behave now if you want to stay here. We love Norway and we will come one day, but be nice now. Okay? Exactly. I'm from Luxembourg. That doesn't mean I'm rich. Same logic. Okay. So we had. Okay. So BMF, you wanted the general one. Are you still with us? And Cloud Williams Farms, are you still with us? Nobody wants to say. Why isn't there an option to subscribe? BMF, because we didn't make it to affiliated yet. The moment we are on affiliated, you can subscribe to us. It will take probably a week or 2 more. Spirit guide week, please. All right.
Okay.
Let's go for BMF. I put him on the screen.
Know the weakness, know around you, something on surroundings, something on go-getting. They're showing me that before they're showing me a treadmill that like you would be walking on, but like you weren't getting too far, but yet they said that something is starting because they're showing me a spark. So they're saying that there is some kind of spark. There is some kind of, actually there's two. There's two different things that you have going on at the time right now. And they're saying two sparks of something coming together, something of all the pieces being drawn together, and of you knowing this. And actually, okay. And actually now knowing your self-worth and now knowing is so much better, because there was something that they said was a missing part. It was like a clue or something before. So if this doesn't make sense, then that that's fine. Okay. When I was doing the treadmill, it was metaphysical. So it was basically saying going that way, but before nothing was happening. Now it is. So they show me things like that, where it's not really a treadmill, but it's their way of showing me ongoing, because you asked for from the spirit guides, and that's what I'm getting. And they're saying that something like the answer person, that you're the answer person, that someone comes to you and talks and things like that. And then you do help someone out that is close to you. So I got that too. Thank you.
Yeah. I have as the central card Grigori, which is it's a materialistic card, but it is also a card of what signifies that there's something you still withholding from yourself, or it indicates a blockage. In any case, I can relate to most what Mindy just said as well. I have the helper here on the professional level, even. So that might be related to your job, but there's definitely people who come to you for help. I see on the private level new opportunities coming, but I see a twist between the desires and the inner child here. And that is probably the conflict which needs to be solved in order to have the free expression you probably desire to have again. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing that, BMF. That's my reading on this one.
Is everyone done?
I don't think.
We don't hear you, Lagir.
Sorry. So for me, it's appeared that you need to, I don't know, to make, because a strength upside down, so which means you need, it's kind of about your inner strength, and pull yourself together into like some awakening of yourself or things like that, because it's a Leo sign, and usually it's connected with an inner child and with your creative energies, which needs to be awakened. Plus 7 of Wands showing your energy of not gravity, but be grounded, because more you grounded, more you can stay away from chaotic energies from outside and from other people who can be maybe trying to or other energies, not necessarily people, but situations which make you feel anxious or worried, or kind of keeping away from some inner balance and stability. No, and for you, it will be some new sunrise. I don't know, because 8 of Cups just kind of rituals of letting go things which will not happen, like which made you in a feeling of stagnation and which hold you back, and now be open for new things.
Yeah, I got two different energies here, which may be important to talk about. One is maybe past hurts in relationships, and on the other side, your spiritual life, maybe the way you connect to maybe darker energies, or just some energies you cannot 100% understand and control. Maybe because of this past hurt, you are still a bit confused in that area, or some darker energies, entities want to creep in, but the guides are leading you into the direction of love, or at least more feminine energy. You said you are single, um, but yeah, there needs to be something that goes to the like a new chapter or a level up of some sort, so that you can protect your field a bit more. If you would have a family, let's say, now you should protect that. You should make one, but still, to protect also yourself more as a medium, I think you need to heal also, and see certain things from a different perspective here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, your strength in life is persistency. Doesn't mean it gets you anywhere. Just needed to add that. Okay. If everybody is okay, I think we call it a day for today. Thank you, everybody, for being in our stream. And we see us latest next week. Bye bye, everybody.
Hi.
Okay. Thanks for your feedback, BMF. Just read it before we logged off.